Okay, so we're going to continue with our writing lesson, and we're going to watch a PowerPoint. We're going to begin with the six traits of writing. This is an interactive guide for each trait. It includes ideas and content, word choice, organization, sentence fluency, voice, and conventions. What does this picture have to do with ideas and content in writing? All right, we know that you're supposed to put your ideas on paper. It's called brainstorming. And the page, yes, it should look very messy when you're finished brainstorming, because you put ideas down, you think about it for a while, you remember something that's more important, you're going to scratch it out or exit out or whatever and rewrite your new idea, okay? What do I need to know about ideas and content? I try to get funny here. It's all about Fido. First, focus. Make sure your writing is focused on your main idea or your thesis. Interesting. Make your writing interesting by including unique ideas. Details. Make sure to include details that will make the topic real to the audience. Original. Make your writing original by including ideas that are unique to you. Okay, based on what you just learned, which paragraph has better ideas and content? We're not going to do this now. We'll do the first one as an example, but I have the students that are in class on Sunday, we will watch this again and they will answer it in class. For the online students, you also, I will put this in SMS. You will have to watch it again and answer all of this in your writing notebooks, all right? So based on what you just learned, which paragraph has better ideas and content? Paragraph A, I have this fear. It haunts my dreams and causes my skin to crawl. It makes me squeal like a 5-year-old girl, not the tough teenage guy I am. I've tried to ignore it, but it still creeps back to me, no matter how I try to repress it. It's not a fear of heights, pain, or even public speaking. Instead, the nature of my fear is so embarrassing, I can hardly admit to it. I'm deathly afraid of spiders. All right, paragraph B. A thing that I am scared of is spiders. They scare my sister too. One time we found a black widow inside my bedroom closet. Another thing I am afraid of is snakes. Every time I am around them, I think they are going to attack me. Mr. Smith has a snake and I am afraid to go in his classroom. I also don't like scorpions. You can find scorpions at night with a black light. They glow in the dark. Those are my biggest fears. All right, raise your hand if you understand which is the better paragraph. Okay, so some of you understand. You are going to write down 3 reasons or pieces of evidence to support your answer, whichever paragraph you choose. Online students, this will be done in your writing notebook. The class students, we will do this in class on Sunday. Okay?
Okay.
All right, word choice. The difference, yes.
Can you please upload this PowerPoint on SMS?
Yes, I just told y'all I'm going to upload it on SMS.
Okay, sorry.
All right, word choice. The difference between the right word and the almost right word is like the difference between lightning and a lightning bug. This is a quote from Mark Twain. What does this quote mean in relation to writing? Does everyone know? Okay, what do I need to know about word choice? It's all about PIVFL in your words. First, precision. Use the right word, not almost the right word. Don't look at me and say when I mark it wrong, Miss Lynn, it almost means the same. Almost is not the same. I told you, check thesauruses, check dictionaries. There will be no excuses. Imagery. Show the reader what you mean. Don't just tell, show. By using colorful words to describe your subject. Variation. Use a variety of different words. Do not repeat words too often. And then we have figurative language. Use similes, metaphors, personification, all of this. Just like when you read short stories and authors use all of this figurative language, you have to do the same when you're writing. You are an author. Organization. What does this graphic make you think when it comes to writing? How does it relate to organization? Okay, what do I need to know about organization? It's all about PHOT, parts. Make sure your piece of writing has all the parts that it should have. For example, if you're writing an essay, which you are, it should have an introduction, 3 body paragraphs, and a conclusion, a hook. I've said this 1,000 times. Make sure to get the readers interested right away by using a lead to hook him or her. If your introduction is a paragraph or your opening paragraph is boring, none of us will want to read paragraph 2. Order. Make sure you've put your paragraphs in an order that makes sense. Transitions. Use transition words to move smoothly from one idea to the next. There are hundreds of transition words. If there's not enough in your textbook for grammar, go online. You will find hundreds of transitions that you can use in your writing. Ways to hook your reader. Tell an anecdote or short story that goes with the topic you'll be writing about. Here, you don't really have to tell an anecdote because you are going to be analyzing a story that you read about, okay? Use a simile or metaphor to compare your topic to something more familiar to the reading. My future is an unpaved road stretching before me. Use a startling statistic. Again, you will not use this because you are analyzing someone else's, you're writing an essay to be analyzed by me. Use and explain a thoughtful quote. Ways to hook your reader. Have your reader put him or herself in the story or the situation. For example, imagine coming home after school and finding your house burned to the ground. That is what deforestation is like to thousands of species of animals worldwide. So for example, if you was writing an essay on this is an example that you could put in, okay? Start in the middle of the story, crash. My bike slammed into the car and my limp body flew through the air. You're showing, you're not just telling. We can feel what happened, and we can also feel his body flying through the air, or we can imagine it, okay? Ask your reader a thought-provoking question. You could possibly use this in your essay on everyday use. In the conclusion, when I told you to ask a question, leave your readers with a thought, okay? Here are some common transitions. First, next, then, finally. In conclusion, primarily, most importantly, because, since, before, consequently, therefore, secondly, after. That is just a few. There are hundreds, okay? You will also have paragraphs based on organization. You will choose the one that you think is better organized, and you will give 3 reasons or pieces of evidence to support your opinion of why you chose that paragraph. Okay? Sentence fluency. What do you think these words have to do with sentence fluency? What do I need to know about sentence fluency? It's all about varying BLT in your sentences. Beginning. Start sentences differently. Don't start every sentence with I, the, a, or any other word. You have to change up the beginning of your sentences. The length. We've discussed this several times. Use some short, some medium, some long sentences. Type. I don't think I mentioned this before. Use simple sentences, compound and complex sentences. You know what these are. Okay, let's look at a passage with great sentence fluency. Summer came and Deal was not there. I received a letter and a snapshot from him. The letter said he had a new father whose picture was enclosed, and he would have to stay in Meridian because they planned to build a fishing boat. His father was a lawyer like Atticus, only much younger. Deal's new father had a pleasant face, which made me glad Deal had captured him, but I was crushed. Deal concluded by saying he would love me forever and not to worry. He would come get me and marry me as soon as he got enough money together. So please write. The fact that I had a permanent fiance was little compensation for his absence. I had never thought about it, but Summer was Deal by the fish pool. Deal's eyes alive with complicated plans to make Boo Radley emerge. Summer was the swiftness with which Deal would reach up and kiss me when Jim was not looking, the way we sometimes felt each other feel. With him, life was routine. Without him, life was unbearable. I stayed miserable for 2 days. I don't know if any of you have ever read To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee, but this is an excerpt from her book. Keeping BLT in mind, what do you notice about sentence fluency in this passage? Let's look at varying sentence length. When do you think you'd use each length of sentence? Fragment, crash. A short sentence, I stayed miserable for 2 days. A medium sentence, I want you to look and notice what is considered medium. Deal's new father had a pleasant face, which made me glad Deal had captured him, but I was crushed. And this is one long sentence. The fact that I had a permanent fiance was little compensation for his absence. I had never thought about it, but Summer was Deal by the fish pool. Deal's eyes alive with complicated plans to make Boo Radley emerge. Summer was the swiftness with which Deal would reach up and kiss me when Jim was not looking, the way we sometimes felt each other feel. So you understand the differences between short, medium, and long?
Yes.
Okay. Types of sentences. A simple sentence contains one independent clause. Example, John and Sarah went to the beach. That's a simple sentence. Compound contains 2 independent clauses glued to each other with a comma and a conjunction. John and Sarah went to the beach, comma, and conjunction, they flew kites over the water. And complex contains 1 independent clause and 1 subordinate clause. While John and Sarah were at the beach, comma, they flew kites over the water. You should have all three types of these sentences in your essays. Any essay, okay? Again, based on what you just learned, which paragraph has better sentence fluency? Give 3 reasons or pieces of evidence to support your opinion. Voice. Fill your paper with the breathing of your heart. This was a quote from William Wordsworth. What does this quote mean, and what does it have to do with voice and writing? What do I need to know about voice? I have a little picture of a P or a bazilla here, okay? The first P, personality. Show your personality by using personal details, jokes, favorites. Again, when you're analyzing, okay, you're writing an essay to be analyzed, you are not probably going to be telling a lot of jokes or things like this, okay? Emotion. Show that you're committed to the topic by using words that convey your emotions. What are emotions? Someone tell me. Okay, look up that word if you don't know what it means. Audience. Always keep your audience in mind and use details, examples, and words that are suited to that person. Here's another paragraph. Based on what you just learned, which paragraph has better voice? Again, you have to give 3 pieces or reasons of evidence to support your opinion. Okay? Conventions.
مسلوق. او ماما اللي هتعمليه اعملي لي معاكي، بس لو الاسهل مسلوق اعمليه مسلوق.
Hello.
Nice.
Conventions. Based on this graphic, what would you fix when editing for conventions? What do I need to know about conventions? Punctuation. Make sure you've used end punctuation, a full stop, exclamation, question mark, quotation marks, commas, and other punctuation marks correctly. Indenting. Check that you've indented at the beginning of each paragraph and before any dialogue. Okay? Remember, indenting, you hit the tab button 1 time. It automatically indents for you. Grammar. You need to go back and check that you have not made any grammatical errors. And spelling. Use a dictionary or spell check to make sure that you have spelled everything correctly. Again, you have another paragraph that you need to choose and give your reasons. Okay? Any questions, any part that you don't understand? Everyone understands?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. What questions do you have for me about anything?
لو anything
No.
is that I want to know if my essay is good regarding all the things that we have talked today. And when I was writing the essay, I put them in the back of my head, and I was like back checking the page 156 where you said you'll evaluate our essays on.
Okay, on Sunday, we're going to start breaking down things that you will have to turn in every day, okay? For example, on page 149 in the literature book, Sunday, every student must already have their topic, their story chosen, okay? Then you will do the content details. Everyone is going to make a chart. What does it look like? You will include the story details and your thoughts on it, Of course, we're talking the story that you chose to write, okay? Or to analyze, I'm sorry. Does everyone understand this part? Page
Do we have to do
149.
this part plus the essay itself?
Huh?
So we have to do this part plus the essay itself?
Yes, you're not ready for the essay yet. We have lots of things to do first. The first thing we're going to do on Sunday, page 149, after the quiz, okay? You're going to, no, I think you have the quiz the second session. Anyhow, one of the sessions, that's not the quiz, every student will make a chart about their content details. So you have to write down the details of your story that you chose. Then you're going to do the controlling idea, the last one. What does it look like? Your controlling idea, you will write it, and then you will write your key points on your story. That will be on Sunday. On Monday, we will do page 150. Everyone with me on how we're going to do this?
Yes.
Tuesday, page 151. We will take one page at a time so no one can come back and say, I didn't know. Okay?
And the online people, we do all these things while at home, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And for example, Monday's assignment on page 149, you have to turn it in that day. There's no more waiting a week. It has to be done daily. Make sure you go to SMS, make sure you read the weekly schedules. You have to read everything in SMS that I put for the next week.
Did you, Miss, will you upload a weekly plan for next week or?
Oh yeah, I will. It'll probably be later tonight, to be honest with you, but I will upload it.
Okay.
I try to get everything uploaded before Sunday because I don't like to be late for stuff. Okay. I try to keep it organized. I try.
Yeah.
Okay. So everybody, online students, in-class students, you will know what you will do on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, when it has to be turned in, all of that, all right? What other questions you have?
Miss, are like the story choices for the analysis, do we have like to choose any story or there's like limited?
Yes, what were the stories that we said?
I know there's Harrison Bergeron
And
and
everyday use.
Everyday use.
How to build a fire.
How to build a fire.
oh, so we can do everyday use.
No, you can't do everyday use. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. You cannot do everyday use because it's already been done in the book. So you have to choose one of the other ones. You can choose a story from last year if you would like. Remember, I told y'all this.
From last year?
Yes.
Okay. Oh. Cool.
But you know, you need to listen, guys, especially online students, because the in-class students chose their stories. If you would like to do, or you would like to change your story, you must send me a message by 8 o'clock tonight with the story that you are choosing. Today's the deadline for it.
So should I send you the story today?
Ziad, excuse me. Ziad, excuse me.
Yeah.
Ziad, why are you so late?
I'm not late. Just done.
Not Ziad Ayman.
This was on here.
Ziad Al-Masri.
Okay.
That's not, the light
Why?
went off, and I was waiting till it come back.
You was what?
The light went off. So I was waiting to get to come back.
You was waiting to come back?
The electricity went out, so he was waiting
Oh,
until
Yes,
the
the
PC
power
come back.
went out.
okay, I got you.
So I have a
Make sure
question.
you sign in because it's going to show you late.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Miss-
Yes,
So you were just talking about a deadline for
yes.
what?
By 8 o'clock tonight, please don't wait later
For what?
for your story that you choose.
Oh, we have to send you and tell you what story we're gonna choose.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So the in-class students chose their story. So right now I'm speaking to only in-class students. I mentioned this in class before, maybe you forgot. If you want to do a story from last year, you can. Or you can choose one this year. Does everyone understand?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right, what other questions do you have?
I had a question.
Okay.
I already did the essay. Do I go with the weekly plan as you planned and
Yes,
like
because
the
I will look at all of your notebooks and make sure that you did step by step what I told you to do.
yes, so I do the steps and then I already sent you the essay. So it's like
Who is
I
this,
just need to
Tahir?
do that. لا مصطفى Mansour.
Oh, Mustafa. Gosh, your
Yeah.
voice changed so much.
والله.
Yes, Mustafa, if you feel like 100% that you wrote the best essay possible, then I'll hold on to your essay, but you still have to do the steps.
Yes, I will do them. I'm just يعني reassuring that I already sent it and I'll just do the steps.
All right, please make sure that you check your essay because it's going
Yes, after I do the steps, I'll recheck it again
Great.
before the deadline.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Right now, I'll just leave it. I don't want to even look at it because maybe you will revise part of it.
Yes,
Okay.
I definitely will.
All right.
Okay.
Miss?
Yes.
So it's written in MLA formula and
MLA
we send-
format times New
Format.
Roman 12 point.
Yes.
You understand it,
And,
Layla?
And for the title, we write the title like the name of the
Yes,
story.
you have to, excuse me, you have to have a title for your essay.
Not the same as the story's name.
No. Go look at, okay, on page 153, her title is Heritage and Everyday Use. Here, she used everyday use, but in all actuality, she is not intending for it to be the title of the story. She's talking about heritage and using something every day. You understand what I'm saying? Can you hear me?
Yes, I understand.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So yes, you need to come up with your own title, please. What other questions?
So, what is the due date today? What is due today? The draft or the MLA format?
Nothing is due today unless there's something in SMS from this week. You have to go back and have a look.
Yes.
The weekly plan is in SMS for this week. It ends today.
Yes. Okay.
Remember your grammar homework is due every day that we do it. But right now we're not doing grammar. We're just concentrating on writing.
This should I send it? Because
We're ahead of grammar and we're ahead of reading. So we're going to take this opportunity to concentrate on writing.
Okay.
Okay? What other questions?
Miss Lynn,
Yes.
I have two things to say. One,
Okay.
I'm sorry for what just happened.
No, it's okay. It's all right, Layla.
Yeah, that was crazy. I'm sorry for that.
No, it's okay. It's all right.
Yeah, okay. For the essay, do we have to like send it on the email too? So it's the same thing, right?
Yes, the online students, you will have to send me your essay.
Yeah, when is the like final due date for the
I
essay?
haven't given a final due date, and I will not until we have covered every single page and we have done every exercise on each page. And the last day, I will tell you, your essay is due whatever day. Why? By the time we finish the last page, your essay will basically be written already. You will just have to neatly type it up. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Because by the time we're on the last page, you should have already did your revision, your editing, and things like that.
Yeah.
Okay? So when we finish the last page of this lesson, I will tell you, and I won't give you one day, I'll give you a couple of days to type it up and send it.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay?
Thank you so much, Miss.
You're welcome.
Okay, Miss. I'll definitely change the essay because I wrote it like hand wrote. So I'll.
Okay, Moss. I see what you're saying, Mustafa. No problem. Like I said, I won't even look at it. Just start over.
Okay.
Pretend you didn't send it.
Right.
Because I think, you'll get more out of it by us doing it all together, page by page.
Yes.
And remember this, guys, I know all of this is a lot of information. I understand it can be very boring. However, after we go through all of this, any other essay that you have to write for the rest of the year, and it'll probably be like 3 more, you won't have to go through this again. You will already know it. You might have to refer back sometimes and check it, but you'll never have to go through all of this learning again like this, okay?
Okay.
You will know how to do an essay without me telling you even how you have to do it. Because if you really learn and listen to what I'm telling you, you will have all of this forever, okay? And you'll need it when you go to university, believe me. You'll be very happy that you learned this now. So try not to get too bored or too frustrated. Have patience.
Okay.
I want everyone to write a great essay so I can give all of you a gold star. All right, what other questions? All right, if you don't have any more questions, that will end our session. Online students, another reminder, don't forget to have paper and pen for Sunday's quiz, okay? I gave you the time and everything in SMS. I put it in announcements or assignments, okay? Any questions?
Miss, so can I make sure of my information about the quiz from you?
Yes, if you look in SMS, you'll have it all.
Okay.
Did you read SMS, Ziad?
My SMS is crashing. Like every time I use it, it crashes.
Did you read the Facebook page?
Yeah.
Did you see it on there?
I saw that I have to open the camera and stuff, but I just didn't like focus on how to take the test. That's what I'm talking about. Because
Okay.
I guess they can.
You will know all of that as soon as you open the test.
Okay, but I have a question. Do I have to like do it 2 times? Once on a paper and once on online, or just
No,
once?
you're just going to do the paper, okay?
Yes.
All right, for example, say there are 20 questions. Example, on your paper, you're going to, of course, number from 1 to 20.
Yes.
Number 1. I don't know what the question will be. Let's pretend I asked a question. Okay, you have the quiz in front of you. Number 1, you can see it. You're going to write your answer down. You understand?
Yeah.
On your paper. When you get all 20 completed, you're then going to take a picture and send me your paper with your answers.
Miss
On
Len,
email or Facebook?
My email.
Okay.
Okay,
Wait,
you
so Miss
understand?
Lynn,
Wait a minute, don't talk yet. Ziad, do you understand?
Yes, I do.
Okay. All right, now who has a question?
me,
Okay, who's me?
Etel.
Okay,
So when we like answer the quiz, do we only write the answer and we don't write the question
yes,
itself?
you're only going to have time to write the answer.
Oh, okay. So we write A, like part A, and then 1, 2, 3.
No, right,
and
no. I just said write number 1, and then you're going to write the answer to question number
Yes.
1,
Yes, that's what I meant.
not A,
Oh, okay.
okay? What other questions? We only have 2 minutes left. No other questions?
Yes, I have none.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, that will end our session for today. Have a great weekend, guys.
Okay, thank you, Miss Lynn.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Miss. You too.
You're welcome. Thanks.
Lynn.